Ugh,
Ah!
that took so goddamn long.
Cool. I have a wedgie.
Good for you, man.
I'm great. It's fine.
So I've got 3 rules written down. One,
Three rules.
yep, we're not writing fan fiction, so no pre-existing characters or people, unless it's funny enough to overwrite the rule.
Okay.
No explicitly sexual content. Mild
Just
spice
to
or
us.
implied NSFW is okay, but there will be no exposed nips, dicks, butts, or nuts on my watch. All stories will
Nips.
be
I'm
all,
sorry. Okay.
all stories will be posted to AO3 after being completed. More than welcome to post your own version or continuation. Use the tag writing rats. Not necessary, but it'd also be cool if you link back to the original or my Twitch channel.
That's a cool hashtag. I like that hashtag.
It took me like 2 hours to figure out what it should be.
Yeah, but that's cool. I'm gonna eat another donut.
Hog. Alright, what genre do we want to do?
Why is the first thing that came to my mind romance? Let's do
We
a horror story. Horror is fun.
Alright.
I'm good
Genre
with horror.
horror.
I should have my computer booted up.
Now here's the hard part.
I like
What
hard.
plot do we want? I also like hard things. But what do we want to do with the plot?
What do you want to do with the plot? I don't care.
I
I
would
picked.
like to do your mom with the plot.
Okay, well, that's a little rude, but you know what?
Alright, we'll do brainstorming sheet. When I can't figure out what to write about, I usually do like the word association game. So
Yeah. By
basically
the
give
way,
me a
is
word.
my fan creepy?
Alright. Creepy. What comes then you say the first thing that comes to mind. So for me, claws. What about you?
Dolphin.
Why do you associate dolphins with claws?
Dolphins with claws, dude. Also, I'm sorry for whoever the fuck is watching that just got fucking ear raped.
Oh, is it?
I tried to move away from the mic and ended up moving closer to the mic
Oh God.
because I just sneezed.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, by the since you didn't know, okay, cool. So it wasn't that obvious, even though it was directly into the microphone.
I'm out of it, man.
It's okay. You might, if this is going on like YouTube or something, you might want to turn down the volume for that.
That's probably fine.
Or at the very least, put like a fucking put like a warning, volume warning in like 5 seconds. Oops, you missed it.
Alright, so next word that comes to mind is ocean. What about you?
Does it have to be one word?
Yep, just one word. Or it could be like
Monster.
a concept.
Okay, well, an underwater monster.
Alright.
It's a monster that's under the water.
Watre monster. Yep.
Watch Ray. I'm gonna pull up a doc.
Alrighty.
Like a doctor, not a document.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, his name is Steve.
He's here for safety reasons. Just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, in case the my asshole ruptures.
Jesus.
You never know. Do you use Google?
I do.
Okay. Do you wanna have a doc together?
Yeah, that's
Do you,
actually a
do you,
smarter idea.
do you want to doc together?
I brainstorm. All right.
I'm stupid.
What's your email?
I'll just message it to you
All right.
because that's
I
probably better since you're kind of live.
I switched over to my loading screen, so
Cool.
I mean my
I just
starting
don't have
soon
it live.
screen, but I call it my
Yeah,
loading screen.
I'm gonna pull up your live because I feel like it would be fun to have up.
All right.
I want to. Plus, I want to see what your screen is.
All right.
What your starting now screen is. I feel like I want to see what it looks like.
I think my starting soon screen is very cute. What is this stream? Hi. This stream we're writing a short story, and what we want to do is we want chat to help us write it. So if you're interested, we're doing a word association game to figure out what kind of plot we should do. So the genre we're working on is horror.
It's very cool. Also, hi.
All right.
I don't have to introduce who I am. I don't care. I do, but I'm too tired.
You're more
I'm
than welcome to self promo if you're on my stream.
cool. I'm Toxic Leopard 91. Um, I go live sometimes. Cool. Also, it's very good that you weren't here earlier because um I sneezed directly. I can't stop thinking of that.
All right. So far, the game is not going well.
It's fine.
Essentially, the first word that comes to mind after reading the last word, then that becomes the next word. And we keep going, and we hope that we come up with something. Octopus.
Ski like stranded story. Like stranded at sea.
See, my brain just goes tentacles. I don't think that's how you
Yeah, but
spell it.
this is
No.
horror, not romance.
It could be a horror romance. You don't
I
know.
mean, it could be. That's true. Who am I to judge?
Could be a horror and then plot twist. It's a romance.
You twisted just like it. Never mind. You twist those knackers.
All right.
Can you send me the doc?
I did. I shared it with you.
Oh shit. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go to my Gmail then.
All right. What comes to mind after tentacles?
There's a lot that I cannot say on stream.
We're not writing porn.
I know.
Remember that.
The Kraken.
Kraken.
Yeah,
I don't know how to spell that. You
I
type it
got
in.
it.
You're clearly here.
Kraken.
All right. Jesus Christ. All right. Anyone in chat want to make a suggestion?
Give a suggestion. Octopus.
That was 3 words ago. Ash.
I was reading chat.
Yeah,
Get off my peen.
they suggested that 3 words ago, Ash.
Oh, sorry.
All right. The first thing that came to my mind was crank gameplays. So
What?
I think yours is better because, like I
No,
said,
it's
we're
not.
not writing fan fiction. No.
No.
Hey, Stinks. What's up?
Another human being. Ooh, Viking. I'm gonna put
Ooh.
Viking. That's a good one.
That is actually a really good one. Not sure if that's even true. I mean, honestly, it doesn't even have to work. Like, this motherfucker literally said dolphin with associated with the word claws.
To
So
be fair, think about dolphins with claws. They're terrifying.
dolphins don't have claws as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, but what if they did? You don't know. Have you ever seen one up close?
I don't think they do.
Yeah, but you don't know for sure. So, also, I'm looking at what's on your Ooh, Eldritch horror pirate story. I don't know the first word. I don't know what the fucking Eldritch is. I'm stupid.
That's like scary gods, like Cthulhu, that kind of stuff.
Ooh, I fuck Cthulhu. That's a good song.
No, we're not writing a story about fucking Cthulhu. An Eldritch
damn
horror
it.
pirate story does actually sound like a good idea.
Yeah, yep.
Should I?
How are we gonna go? Like, do I write the story on the same doc?
I think. How do you add another page to a doc? I have not used Google Docs in a while.
There you go. Another page.
Sick. So on this page, we'll write down actual ideas.
Can we not have it be 15 miles wide? Thanks.
Well, I want it to be
Almost as-
big enough for people to be able to read.
Okay, then hold on.
No.
No, scroll down. Okay, I can see it.
Yeah, I see it. I see you're about to write slamming.
No, I was trying to write salami,
Oh.
and I just forgot how to spell it.
A group of pirates go across the seas, find an island that isn't on the map, go searching for treasure, and end up unearthing something horrific. Actually, that's really cool.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna Stinks. Hold on. May I call you Mix Stinks?
I don't know if
There
it's
you go.
possible. Can you distribute the Google Doc without edit permission? I think I can. Hang on 1 second. I have to change the sharing settings.
Okay. Look at the cute little mouse. Or sorry, rat. I forgot the. It's okay.
All right, anyone on the internet with this link can view. All right, cool. Nope,
Oh,
that's not.
garbage man. Connor, your ride is getting away.
What do you mean my ride is getting away?
The trash truck, garbage truck.
No, that's my mother. All right, the garbage truck. I don't live there anymore.
The
That's where I
garbage truck is
emerged
your
from.
mother. The
Yes.
garbage truck is your mother.
Yes.
Okay.
Give copy. I can't paste anything in chat apparently.
That's what Timmy fell down.
I'm gonna piss in your shoes.
Please do. How do you know I'm not into that?
Oh no.
Hold on. Hey, yeah. Ew. There
What
we
would
go.
the thing they unearth be exactly? That is a good question. That's just tiny ass font.
I got a whole ass donut and I didn't even start eating it yet.
So we could reference back to the brainstorming thing. So like it
What
could
if they unearth
oh wait,
dolphins with claws?
a recipe for a spell? That could be cool.
Ooh.
Maybe some kind of like a ritual maybe.
Nope. Please. Thank you. What does the spell do? And maybe they need to find rare stuff.
Well, no. What would the actual spell do? Like, would it summon? It could summon some kind of like eldritch god. The ritual brings forth some kind of virus that morphs those infected into horrid amphibious monsters. Maybe. I think it should be some kind of like either a curse or something that like summons a monster.
I think it should summon the Eldritch.
I
Then
think
we
it
can
should
try and
summon you some bitches.
you know what? Go fuck yourself. I'm just trying to help, man.
Created by a cult
But
to turn followers into something akin to their god. Ooh, that would actually be really cool.
what? Hold on. Okay. I'm looking up Eldritch monsters because I need ideas.
All right. So we could pick an already existing eldritch god, or we could try to come up with like our own.
That would be easier. Cthulhu.
I wouldn't
There's
say it's probably not
SCP.
a virus. It's probably more like a curse if a spell has to be done.
I'm just letting you know. Apparently, there's an SCP. Bill Cipher.
We are not writing about Bill Cipher.
Pride. Pride is an eldritch horror. Great.
An infectious curse.
Honestly. What is okay, SCP-058. The Heart of Darkness. The Keter class. I'm so hooked on the fact that Flowey.
No.
Why is Flowey on here?
Ooh, something not for this story, but for some other story. It could be cool to have like something where like it transforms people into flowers that then immediately wither and die.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
That would be cool, but not for this story. Well, it could be, but I don't think that's really eldritch horror.
How come? Okay. Serious for 1 second, if I may. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Never mind. We're good.
Right?
I got it. We're good. Panicking for a second because my thingy was bigger. And normally you wouldn't panic about that, but I was panicked.
We decide to make our own eldritch entity. Maybe we can make something kind of like the aboleths from D&D.
Kind of like the what?
Hang on, I don't actually know what that is. We don't need the genre generator.
Oh. Someone in chat was saying it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's spooky.
Ooh, that is. What would the creatures look like, though?
Mini? Like mini versions?
Well, because we're transforming people into something that's supposed to look similar or like be followers of this specific god.
Hmm.
I think it's going to be something like this. I think it has to be slightly more like sentient looking.
By the way, I'm sharing my screen with you because, yeah.
Wheat. I can't see it.
So if we want multiple POVs,
Pop out. Oh, shit. Well, I mean, we're going to be seeing the same thing.
true.
Hmm.
I kind of forgot that it's on the same dock. Hmm.
Maybe. Would it transform them into something that, like, a lot of Eldritch horror is about trying to stop it before it fully awakens? The point of these gods is that there's nothing humans can even do. True.
So then why did they put Flowey and Bill Cipher under Eldritch Gods?
Listen, the internet doesn't know what the fuck it's talking about.
Fair.
Vaguely humanoid beings with pale skin, several eyes, jagged toothed mouth, long tentacles. Yeah, that actually sounds really cool. In horror, it's okay if the monster wins as well. I think in this, the general thing that we're gonna end up going for would be the pirates go across the sea. They find the ritual, and the captain of the crew assumes that this ritual is going to make them rich and famous because he's stupid. So he performs the ritual and winds up accidentally transforming his entire crew into these monsters.
Sounds good to me.
But I don't know if these
Sorry.
monsters are like what they are would specifically, like in terms of how they would act.
I have two ideas. Aggressive or like mindless zombies.
Or
They
maybe
kind of do what the elders.
maybe the ritual like transforms them into beings that are serving one giant monster. So what they do is they go and they collect food for the monster, which would be people.
Oh, I thought that's what we were originally thinking.
Sort of. But instead of being like an eldritch god, it'd just be a giant monster. I just realized what I wrote. They find an old ritual that brings forth an infectious curse that transforms people into an old cult.
Yep.
Beings are trying to awaken the giant monster possessed by members of the ancient cult. Ooh. That could be cool. Maybe that's what the ritual does. The ritual not only transforms them into the monster, but it also has them possessed by that monster's original followers. Aggressive and incredibly intelligent, acting as a hive mind controlled by the monster seeking to infect and serve.
See,
Yeah,
that's
that
what I
sounds
was thinking for like zombie like.
sort of. The way that zombies aren't typically like they're not typically a hive mind.
Oh, because I was thinking like
It's more
dude says something, and everyone's just like, okay, boom, go get.
more like it's one creature that controls everyone that serves it, right?
Yeah.
So story limited to just the pirates and their ship. Not really. Are they isolated? I think it'd probably be better for like the horror element if they're completely isolated. But we could also have it be like they're near a
Yep.
town and they
Well, I
end
was
up
gonna say
attacking that town.
um like they find like an island, so then they're still like on land, but it's
Yeah.
still like isolated.
Well, yeah. Zombies are a horde. This is more like hyper intelligent and hyper violent hive of bees behavior wise. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, do we have limited to an island but still with other inhabitants, not with the pirates? We can do that. We could have it just be the pirates, but we could also have them next to like a town or something that the horde ends up attacking. Do we want the captain to also be transformed? Or do we
Um.
want him to be like sort of using his fear to build up uh suspense in the reader?
Yeah, I feel like it would be best to have the pirate like the captain just alone.
Oh, maybe the captain like maybe he decides to like step back because he's like, I don't know what this thing does, but it could make me rich, so I'm making you guys do it. So then they do it, and he gets his ass beat. Well, he gets his ass eat. Not like the good kind of ass eating. More
I was
like
about to
the
say.
Or like the being swallowed whole ass eating.
Mm. Maybe he does want his ass eaten, though.
I mean, that might be what he wants, but that can't be what
I'm
happens
kidding,
in the
it's fine.
story.
What? Sorry, my phone.
Uh, the beats, yeah, the beats layer. So this could be our whole story. But we could also, it could be like a few former cult members who escaped before the ritual and formed a small town outside trying to set aside their past and start anew. Side character with prior knowledge and linkage to the main plot.
What?
I don't know. Because this is supposed to be like a short story. Bad end for the captain if it's a cautionary tale about greed and ignorance. Yeah. That's why I think the captain would wind up being grabbed by the monster, taken to the beast lair, he gets eaten, and then maybe the horde heads into town. And then it's implied that they're going to grab more people to continue feeding the beast. And is that they set up the same ritual again for the next people to find? That could be. Oh, maybe in part of the ritual, right? There might be uh stone creatures or like stone statues that are around the ritual site. And when the ritual is performed, those statues break. And after the horde feeds the beast, they go back and they become those stones.
That'd be cool. Instead of kind of like the ending of Gravity Falls with Bill Cipher turning into stone.
Not quite. More like the whole resetting a trap thing.
Yeah, because the whole thing of like if you shake Bill Cipher's stone hand, then he comes back to life and whatever.
Oh. This is actually looking quite cool. Yeah, this is why I was like super excited about this idea of having chat help me write a short story. Because I think like having multiple people having multiple people's input could end up making really cool shit. And I'm after the story is written, uh, which I am gonna do write the whole thing on stream. After it's written, I'm gonna post it on AO3, and afterwards, other people using a writing using the writing rats tag can also either write their own versions of it or continue the story past where I leave it off. The ritual involves smearing blood into the mouths of the statues and performing a chant. Is it narrated in third person or would there be a witness? I think it'd have to be narrated in third person so that we'd be able to. At first, I was thinking maybe it's first person from the captain's perspective, but because the creatures are walking back to the ritual site and turning into stone after he's already been consumed, there would be no way for him to know that.
I mean, it could shift from first to third.
It could, but I don't really want to do that. I'm not great at shifting uh fuck, what's it called? Switching
Point of view.
between first person, third person, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think the ritual would have to promise eternal riches to whoever does the ritual. So that would make more sense as to why his immediate response is do this ritual. All right. So, what is this monster like? We're using this as inspiration, right?
Yeah.
Ash? Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I was waiting for the stream to catch up.
Eroding waters and bloodied sand, eternal riches at my command. Give me the gift of those unknowable, so I shall rule once again. That actually sounds really cool. Let's see. Oh, you're already typing it. All right, cool.
Yep, gotcha.
So we have to also figure out how are we going to describe this creature? What is its lair going to actually be?
The only thing I could think of is like a cave.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I'm not really sure. Maybe it's like a cave with like a uh sort of a giant lake inside of the cave.
Yeah.
And the creature needs to be fed human souls in order to reawaken fully. Cave at the bottom of a whirlpool. Maybe. Fleshy stalactites and crystalline growths. I'm thinking maybe something like. So what this could look like, right? Ignore my desktop. We're pulling out the drawing software because I'm not great at describing things.
Oh, shit.
Unless I have like an actual visual for it. What is this brush? What? Go. Stop. Don't do that. Stop it. Get some help. So, the inside of the cave would be like the lake would be there. Right. Floors back here. We have like
staring at the obelisk.
the different stalactites and the growths and all that stuff. Right. And then we'd have the monster. He would take up a good chunk of the cave. But he would be able to fully submerge himself in this water to hide. And when they bring the captain in, he kind of slowly rises from the lake.
All we can see is the obelisk. I don't know if you.
Ah, wait, hang on. I gotta change my capture. You get to see my wonderful mouse drawing. So, like, this would
That
be
just doesn't look right. That just looks wrong.
you. You look wrong.
You look wrong. Don't tell me. I look
Mm.
perfectly right, thank you.
No, you look left. An unnaturally smooth cave that seems to pulsate and move if you focus on it for too long. Pool of boiling acid in the center with stone statues around it. Pirates brush this off, but it turns out this cave is the sleeping body of the creature. Ooh. That could be really cool. That kind of reminds me of the Flesh Pit project. I forgot what it's actually called. Will they discover it by chance or somehow be told about it? I think maybe they would be told about like some kind of eternal riches. So maybe they find that's not it. They find uh this with a map leading to the cave. We'd have the stone statues maybe like here. And the stone statues, like when they do the ritual, they kind of just like explode into debris. Then the whole crew transforms. They go and they grab the captain and whoever, if we decide somebody else also decides to stay out of the ritual. They drag them in. Monster slowly rises. This man is huge. Big mouth. Lots of teeth.
Man needs to go see a dentist. Or maybe just needs to be put down, Jesus Christ.
The illustration 10 out of 10. Thank you. I am a professional artist.
Alright, but this was fun, but I need to go to work. I need to get ready for work.
Ah, you're abandoning me. How could you?
I'm sorry.
All right. I
I'll
think
talk
we've got
to
a good
y'all later.
start here. I'll see ya.
Yeah. This has been fun. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm going to keep streaming for a little bit. Let's see. We have our outline. Genre. Eldritch Horror. Got our plot. I think our setting should start when they arrive at the island. like when they get off the boat. And they follow the map. What if they find the map on a statue made of something valuable, who turns out to be the captain from the last ritual? Ooh. If we go the route that the cave is the creature, instead of rising out of the pool, the cave itself begins rapidly squirming, and sharp teeth formations, tentacles, and eyes grow out of the pale stone like flesh. Ooh. You know what would be, it would be super cool if the uh stalagmites and crystals, they suddenly start growing in and the mouth of the cave closes. So like the captain gets thrown in the center of that pool, and then they step out. Monster closes, eats him. Guy comes back, or crew comes back in, sit in the position where the original stones were, and then become the new stones. I think they could find the map on on a statue that was the first captain. In like maybe they found it at like a shop, or they found it in some old chest. Oh, maybe one of the creatures doesn't turn to stone, and when the captain gets turned into the next map statue thing, he picks it up and goes to put it somewhere. Oh, sorry, I bumped the mic. And goes to put it somewhere that like someone else is going to find it. Or it could just like disappear. A deserted island with map leading to a cave. Ritual is done to awaken the monster. This is looking pretty cool, pretty good. Yeah, I actually really like this. This is like a really cool story. Like the idea the story is just one iteration. It'll happen many times before and again. Yeah. I think that also helps add to like the horror element, that it's like this endless cycle. So our characters: captain, crew, monsters, or monster, statues. I don't think Ashley just left the call, apparently. I thought he already did. Oh, because I forgot to leave the call. And then it kicked. Okay. I see what happened now. We don't have to, like, flesh out any particular characters too much. I think, especially leaving a lot of mystery behind the monster without it being confusing, uh, adds to, like, the horror element. I already suggested my concept for the ritual itself, that being blood in the aforementioned chant, but I want to hear what your thoughts are. I think I do like the idea of the chant. I'm not so sure about the blood. Just because, like, I don't know if that would be something that, like, maybe would tip off the pirates to be like, maybe this isn't such a great idea. Or that could be the whole case, where that makes the crew suspicious of the ritual, but the captain insists that they do it anyway to get the riches. Crew carve the map into the back of the captain. He escapes but is dying, being turned to platinum or similar, but only reaches as far as they found the original statue. It could be. I think it would have to, like, the captain would have to shrink down to a smaller size, I think. Because then he'd be more likely to be found, and then someone would actually see it and be like, ah, there's a platinum statue. This might lead to more riches. So maybe the oh, what if they got the statue from a shopkeeper who was one of the original cult members. And once the captain is turned into the statue, the that the the merchant that they bought it from walks into the cave, picks it up, and goes to resell it. I think that could be a cool way of continuing the ritual. I think turning into platinum really fits, yeah. I think the caption, yeah, okay. The captain yeah, the captain becomes this small little statue. Oh, merchant works better, like he's in on it. Yeah. Or maybe it's just that statue that they're following that has the map carved into it. The merchant comes and takes the original statue. Some kind of acolyte of the monster, yeah. So the so the crew arrives at the island. They make some passing mention about the shady merchant that they got it from, but they continue on anyway. So there are crystals and stuff in the cave. Maybe that's what the treasure is said to be. Ritual's chant could be written on a little strip of paper that's hanging out of the statue's mouth. Ooh. The paper used to be the captain's innards. So it could be one of two things, right? We could have the captain, like the captain does turn into the next map statue thing, or it could be that after the captain is consumed by the creature spits out that that tablet with the map carved on it, and that's what the merchant comes in and grabs. I'm not sure which one I like more. Yeah. So on the statue, maybe that's where the chant is like the chant is carved onto that statue. Coming up pirate horror, and I like it. Yeah. Tablet makes more sense. It would actually yeah. So let's see. They find the cave. Maybe the actual ritual that they have to do appears on the tablet. Yeah, chant on the back, map on the front. It could be like the chant is already there, but the actual like stuff that they have to do for the ritual shows up once they're actually in the cave. So like the thing that tells them to smear the blood in the statues' mouths. Oh, if I could spell right. So they get shipwrecked onto the island and meet the merchant there. Like the whole town is in on it. I think what it would actually be right would the pirates were at one town and they came across a merchant who was selling this tablet. So they bought that tablet from the merchant because the merchant was like, this is like ancient cursed object that is said to bring untold riches to whoever performs its dire ritual or whatever. Um, and then that's what makes them come to the island after following the map. And then the merchant winds up showing up after. But them buying the tablet wouldn't be like in the actual story itself. Who arrives at the island, makes passing mention about the shady merchant that they got the tablet from. Continue on anyway. Find the cave. The ritual appears on the tablet. Captain demands that the crew perform it. They're hesitant, but do it anyway. Merchant would need some plausible explanation as to why he didn't just go for the treasure himself. Like they overhear him talking about it in a tavern and steal it, rather than him willfully parting with it. I think what the thing is of eternal riches. Wow, I can't tell what it would be. Would he'd feel like uh, there's an ancient tale behind this tablet that they say if you perform this dangerous ritual, either it'll curse you or you'll find eternal happiness or eternal riches, something like that. So the reason that he wouldn't have gone for it himself, as far as the pirates are aware, would be that he didn't think eternal riches were worth the risk of performing the dangerous ritual. God, I can't spell. All right. We give the beast a name? Probably. Oswald Typeface, don't think I've seen that one before. I just grabbed it. Grabbed it. I just chose it. I wanted something that would be like a little easier to read. You write a lot of stories. I did a while ago. Um, Nowadays I more so end up just coming up with ideas, which is why I decided to start doing this kind of stream because it would, I'd actually write the story instead of just being like, "Hey, it'd be a cool idea to write this," and then just not do it. I wrote a lot maybe like 2 3 years ago. No, it was 1 year ago. There's a very big difference. 1 year ago, I was writing a lot, but I stopped because I started getting chronic migraines. But those have been fixed now. So then Entity Azure. That'd be a cool name. My brother missed almost a whole year of school for migraines. Really sucks. Yeah, no, I had to stop doing a lot of things because I like got they were like non-stop migraines. Stay at homey COVID stuff is kind of good when you're a migraine sufferer, but it's still real bad. Yeah, I've stopped getting the migraines because I went to the neurologist and they said that I had occipital neuralgia. So now I get a nerve block, two nerve blocks done once a month. Two shots in the back of my head and they suck ass. But they help with the migraines, so it's more than worth it. Oh, excuse me. There we go. So, do they throw him back into the lake and then walk out so that the cave's mouth can close, eat him, then go back in and turn into statues? Or maybe the pool of acid is just the monster's stomach and he dissolves when they throw him in. Hmm. The end of the story has to be a reveal the ritual is being set up again. Yeah, that's what the maybe when the captain gets thrown into the center of the lake and dissolves, right? That's when the statues go or the crew goes and sits in their positions and then the merchant comes in and he's able to just walk through the walk through the lake just fine to grab the tablet and walks out to go sell it again. merchant is revealed to have tentacles under his coat, or is he actually just a human loyal to the creature? I think. I'm not sure. I think either he's definitely going to be uh, some sort of follower of the monster. Would be better if the merchant was immortal in some way. Oh, definitely. I don't know if maybe the monster granted him immortality, but I'm not sure how we would like convey that. Maybe the fact that he can walk in the acid water when the pirates couldn't even like touch it or anything would reveal that he's not quite human. What does the creature gain from luring the captain? Food. Collecting souls or something? Yeah. He'd feed off um the souls of not only the crew but also the captain himself. Perhaps they're one of the creatures themselves, but they wear a mask and a thick cloak to hide their features. Pirates would obviously see the fact that his skin is unnaturally pale, almost like a cadaver. Maybe. Crew are turn to stone gradually as their souls are extracted. Yeah, they're not really going to be like struggling or anything because at that point they've already been turned into like the mindless horde from the creature. Hmm. I think maybe the merchant. Oh God, I don't know. Hmm. Maybe I don't. I'm probably not going to go too in depth about like the poses of the statues. I'm thinking either the merchant is a servant of the creature, and the creature granted him some kind of immortality for his uh for his undying loyalty. Or maybe the merchant is kind of like the horde, but like they rank above him. I think it's probably I think it's going to be that the monster granted this guy uh immortality because of his undying loyalty. And to reveal that merchant is an aspect of the creature in some way or maybe possessed. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I'm not sure how he would like how what kind of aspect. He's ravenously hungry and trades the tablet for simple food. I think maybe in a weird way, like the merchant is the creature, but the cave is somehow his stomach. I think that'd be really weird though. Yeah, it's one of my oh okay. I hadn't been fed for such a long time. True. As an, the merchant as an aspect or avatar of the creature makes sense. Story is one of greed. The merchant could represent greed himself. True. Hence the hunger. Yeah, yeah, I like that. We would have to somehow figure out how to convey that though. Otherwise, the like where would he say that he's ravenously hungry? Instead of him being physically the creature, maybe his eyes are an odd color. Same color as the creature. Yeah, I think that would like I think that might imply that um that would more so imply that the merchant is possessed by him. And he sells the tablet, it's for food because he's hungry. Well, if the merchant is like a part of the creature, right? Then it would make sense as to why he's feeding the captain and the soul of the crew and like anyone who happens to want the tablet. Although if he could be trading the tablet just for food. That would also make sense. I'm gonna Jesus Christ. All right. Write down notes about like the merchant. His hunger is foreshadowing for the creature's hunger. Yeah, I like the idea of him being Azur's avatar. The wooden mask is also a really cool idea. I'd have to figure out how to describe the symbol though, and what that symbol would look like. Yeah, wooden masks are creepy as fuck. I agree. Like my mind goes straight to like the one from Legend of Zelda. Uh, nope. What was I about to write? Some Native American masks are super creepy. I haven't actually like looked into that kind of stuff. False Face Society. Huh. I've never actually like looked into that kind of stuff. Oh, yeah. No, that's terrifying. Huh. Yeah, that is terrifying. Symbol could be a jagged spiral that ends in an eye shape. Maybe is there some kind of like we could do some kind of twist on like a symbol of greed? Oh, well, I mean most of those are also just eyes with money symbols in them. Yes, the symbol can just be a squirrel holding nuts. Perfect. So maybe something like opening up Krita again. Oh, wait. It should be written in blood actually, since it's a blood ritual. That's awful. I should have my thing connected. Oh, I have to go, but this was fun. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for joining. You actually had a lot of cool ideas. So thanks. Like something like this, maybe. What else represents? Most of these are just dollar signs. Yep, okay, well, I wasn't looking for the math symbol. Three eye shapes intersecting each other to form a triangle. Hmm. Let me see. That's not a bad idea. I'm not sure quite how to do that. Maybe it's like a weird Punnett square thing. Or I don't think that's what it term is. No, I think that's too messy. Because it's got to be something that like a reader could visualize. Bottom one is horizontal, top two are diagonal. So oh, unless you mean like something like this. Hmm. Maybe. I don't think it's kind of hard to tell what that is though. Maybe these circles aren't the circle was not perfect. Oh no. Something like that maybe? Or even just without the lines. or like I have to figure out how to describe that. So it's at the top of his mask. So maybe it looks something like at the top of his mask, there was a symbol depicting an eye with another eye scrawled within the iris of the larger one. Something like that. And then the one line going through it, I think, looks better than two. The mask was adorned with a flat platinum coin, the scrawling of two eyes nested within each other, painted on it with a shiny red liquid. That's actually really cool. I like that. That's a good description. I probably won't use that word for word, but I do like that is really good for like at figuring out. Oh God, I dropped my headphone. Well, that's gone now. Apparently, you can't copy paste chat messages in Twitch Studio. We really just like the aesthetic of things with abnormal amounts of eyes. Honestly, same. And it works out really well in this case because the eyes are because eyes seem like they're pretty commonly used as symbols of greed. All right, I've been streaming for a while, so I do think I'm gonna end stream here. Valid. I do think I'm gonna end stream here. I'm not sure when I could finish this. Either I could, when I stream on Friday, I could finish it, or we could wait until next Wednesday. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for coming, honestly. I was worried no one was gonna show up. But thanks. I will see you later. And we'll finish this either next time, next Wednesday. No. The Wednesday after next Wednesday. Or maybe I'll do it Friday. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.